Sorry, microphone was off because I don't use my microphone usually after I live stream. Hold on, I'm taking one last binner. Can I just start over? Taking one last bite of my temporary dinner. Okay. I just made toast because I was hungry and I did not have time to make dinner. But hello. So I have my rough setup. Let me see if I can move this a little bit without knocking over my water. So I have Amethyst on my left monitor, the live stream on my right monitor, chat on my laptop. So it's kind of rough. So if I sound a little muffled while I'm talking, it's because I'm looking at the chat and I'm turning away from the microphone. But I will try my best. And congratulations, Matt, for being before Shiloh. I'm very impressed that you managed to meet Shiloh. Because I just picture Shiloh sitting there, like, hitting the refresh button over and over and over, waiting for the live stream to start. And you all can't see it, but Zucker came to see me on the other island. I'm standing over at Amethyst Canyon, and Zucker is there. Too bad you can't see it. And I see JoJo is here, and Angel Kitty is here, so thank you very much for being here. Jules Cruiser, Nick Gamer. Let's see. Oh, Shiloh wants 300 copper bars, so viewer points. Rich is here. So thank you very much. Rich is also a mod. Let me write this down so I don't forget to give them their mod points. And thank you, Rich. I think that should work. I hope that works for hosting Mick. Yes, it did. Okay. Good. I just needed to make sure. Alright, let's see. Pleased to announce I now have 2 Monarchs due in a week or so. That'll be great. I'm very excited for that. Hopefully there's many more to come. That would be great. Alright, so I logged in. My intent was to, I said I was going to come in and I put up this staircase and get rid of that, and I didn't manage to do it. And trying to do it before the live stream didn't work either. So I decided, basically because all this other stuff was here and I have to get rid of it, and I just don't have room for, what I'm trying to put in. So let me get rid of this water. I think we're okay. We're okay on this one. But I need to add this. By the way, gosh, see, I'm just getting less and less sleep because I've been trying to finish my Pokemon Pacopia build. I'm trying to finish it so that this weekend didn't work. This weekend I can make a video about it. The members got a preview of what I'm building. If you're not a member, you have not seen it yet. But basically I'm building a habitat for the fire-type Pokemon. And I'm just absolutely determined to finish it. And I was working on it until midnight last night. And I had a grand old time. And then I was watching... now let me get rid of that. I was watching Matt earlier. And he was playing and it gave me a couple other more ideas. So I'm like, oh my gosh, just ideas. Why can't I put a cliff there? I just want to put a cliff. Let me see how far out I can go. Alright, that should be good. And I'll put this staircase in. I can't put one there. Let me see, how many? I just need 2, right? So I'll do that. I'll kind of build it around the staircase. And then, so I basically, is that good? I need to rethink it. I think I need to put, hold on, I need to go down here. I need to get rid of that corner that I have there. I need to straighten it out. I still have Zucker here. And I have not forgotten, by the way, about viewer points. I have not forgotten about it, in case you're thinking I forgot about it. But I have not, up until this point anyway. I could in a couple of minutes. Let's see. Second caterpillar pupating this morning. I see mistakes. What is that supposed to be? Hi, Angel Kitty. So, Rich, I see XA mistakes. And I hover over it and it says hi AK. So that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. I don't know what that is. And then Angelo. Hello, I say. For Angelo, I see hey, hey. Well, it says hey, hey, XA, hey, hey. But then if I hover over it, it's hi, hi. So it's pretty close. You're feeling better now. Well, that is good. Angelo, I'm glad to hear it. But Angelo was a little upset by my short yesterday. Oh, alright. So we got a heist going. Can I enter the heist? Let me see. And let's see. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. I don't think so. Angel Kitty, Rich. Going back and forth. Oh, ahoy! Copper Valor has joined the treasure hunt, which is good. Alright, so my question for you, Shiloh. This is going to be an Animal Crossing question. And I want to... I know you lose your island a lot. So my question is, I want you to tell me which villager you hate the most. That is my question for you, Shiloh, for your points. So you will get 300 points, because I know you have pretty odd taste in villagers. You know, the thing that I find is fascinating about this game is that everybody likes different villagers, and you know, there's those lists that used to be out where it said like S ranked and A ranked and B. I don't hear anybody talking about that anymore. I think everybody's doing like challenges and they're looking for like pink villagers and ugly villagers and blue villagers and frog villagers and me goat villagers and squirrel and everything like. I think we've just completely abandoned the idea of like S and A and B. What does everybody else think? I'm not sure. Maybe I should do a poll. I don't know. All right, let's see. I want to see if I won the heist. I did not. I lost the heist. Well, that's awful. Sorry, Angel Kitty did as well. Oh no. All right, so let's get back to this. Let's go. I think I have to go back up. So we got that done. And then basically I have... So this is actually going one cell up too far, I figured out. I really... Oh, there's a balloon. I really needed to be one cell over, but I messed that up and there's no going back. So we're gonna go with it. All right, I got it. And then that. And that. Missed the darn heist. Well, only 2 people won. So I don't... Oh, I had a task. A task, yay. Alright. We do have coffee. Maybe... Man, this is the island people can visit. So maybe we can do coffee a little bit later. Alright, let me put... Wrong thing. My pockets are kind of full here. Let me put one more row here. And then I will do... Oh, gosh, I am really far behind. Oh, no, I'm not. All right. I forget that I'm like 30 seconds behind. Okay. So at least that gave me one... Oh, I can't see. It doesn't let me see. Hold on. Let me try. So I think it's still... not in the right place. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's still not. Let me add one more. Oh, not that. I'm so happy that I'm not playing Pokopia where I have to be a Pokemon to actually build something. I'm so happy. It's so dreadfully annoying. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so we'll build it there. And I won't need that cliff to go back as far. Okay. You don't play Animal Crossing much anymore? Well, maybe eventually. I know that you tend to go in kind of like a rotation. So I'm sure you're probably just upset because you're not getting Julian. That would be my guess. You're like, oh, I'm sick of playing, I'm not getting Julian. Okay, so I put bells in my pocket, but I ran out of pocket space, so 198,999 was the best I could do. So we will put in as much as possible, and then I will see if Shiloh answered my question. Let's see, rolled 36 and 199 copper bars. That's a hard to pick just one. Rilla, Rodney, Paula, Chow. Are those the ones you don't like? Alright, donate. Alright, let me write down Shiloh 300. Okay, and Shiloh, I did not add your requested redemption because I just don't have time on Fridays. I haven't done it. Alright, so I don't think I can get rid of that at the same time. Alright, I can't have them build and tear one down at the same time. So we're gonna go time travel. Somebody else can verify. Just kidding, just kidding. I know you hate Rilla. Are these your favorite villagers, Shiloh? Oh. No, you know, Shiloh, I didn't get to... Oh, study poster. You had a video out that said it was part of a mini-series. Was that before your island crash or after? And no, I'm not going to give you 300 points for that. Can I pick this up and then we will time travel here? All right. The one area I'm not going to change, except maybe fixing up, is this area, because this is the first time I've had like an actual town area, and I like it, so I'm going to keep that. Alright, let me check, but I'm pretty sure you cannot. Waves, hello everyone! Zene Jocasta! I appreciate all of your comments on my videos. Thank you very much for that. The new Animal Crossing update came out too early. Oh, too little, too late for me. Yeah, well, you know, it was just the hotel, so I don't know that it was that exciting. I think it was a way... Honestly, I think it was a way for them to get more sponsorships, you know? Because I saw that they're incorporating ice cream into the event, and then they have Lego into the event, and I really think that was what was behind it. But I don't know, you know, I don't work for the company, so... Let's talk infrastructure, but I'm pretty sure I can't tear it down, so we will see. It would save me some days. Let's see. About bridges... Inclines. I can't discuss any changes. Well, that's a shame, because Saturday is an event, and I don't want to go into Saturday. Anything else I can help you with? No, I am good. Alright, so let's restart here. Let's save. Save and end. Okay, I see hello music. I don't think... Rich, your messages are really screwed up, so I'm just telling you. I'm using my offline island for the miniseries. I'm using my Switch Lite for the miniseries. Okay, well, my suggestion is not to do it in bed while you're getting ready to go to sleep. That is my suggestion. Alright, all the way down here. Time... I wish I could remember exactly where it is. Alright, so let's go one day forward, even though I wanted to do all of this before, and whoop, not there. Not there. I didn't get to it. I forgot until last night during my live stream, and then I said, oh, I'm going to go in and do it, and I never did. Advantage of watching the live stream in real time is there are no commercials. That is definitely an advantage. You know, when I'm at work, I'll listen to April Honey, and I just look at my phone, and I'm like, oh gosh, there's just so many ads. So many ads. And I'm going to take a drink here. Okay. Oh, look at the chicken. I like the chicken. The chicken, I don't know, they're not bad. I've never had any chickens on my island, or the roosters, or whatever they are. Never had them, but I don't think they're that bad. I mean, they're not, like I was talking about A-list villagers, you know? They're not that. Oh, that reminds me. I did not... How is the stream, everybody? Because I forgot to turn on my fan last... It's funny. I forgot to turn my fan last night and tonight. The fan is sitting there and I didn't turn it on. So let me know if the live stream is slow at all and I'll turn the fan on. I always gotta remember to do that in the summer. Because I get home, I keep my house on 84. And here, let's go... Oh, the other one's gonna fall asleep here. So let's go... We're not even gonna go over there. We're just gonna go get rid of the other bridge. Ads on lives are a huge turnoff for me. Well, you know, I mean... These people are doing all of this content for a reason, right? They're doing it to make money. How much money depends on the person. Some people are doing it because they can't work. You know, some, like April, and some people are stay-at-home moms, or dads, in Jersey's case, and some people just want, you know, they just need a little extra income, and this is a way to be home and not have to, like, work 2 or 3 jobs kind of thing. So I get it. What I don't like is that YouTube takes most of it. And that is the reason why you have so many commercials, because YouTube's making all the money off your stuff. And you're getting a tiny little amount. So let me, for an example, let me go here. I'm gonna go and look at some of my statistics. And you know, I'm not in this to make money. So let's see, watch page ads. So I have made... Alright, so in 1 month, my video that gets... How many views does it get? Let me double check. Okay, so it's gotten almost 129,000 views. This is my most popular video. And it's gotten me 103 subscribers. And I've only made $157 off of it. That's it. Well, I mean, I have to say that a lot of, probably about 70,000 of those subscribers before I became, you know, before I could make money, but I'm getting about 100 views every 2 days, I guess. And then, let's see. What is the other one? How do I complete... Let me see. How do I complete the... I can't even see it. What is it? It's one of my Pokemon Unite ones. 80,000 views. It's gotten me 116 subscribers. And I've made $21.50. So, you know, it's not lucrative. It's really not. I should go to one of my lives. Because my lives are pretty much, you know, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But, you know, I don't have ads on my live, so, you know, I keep that in consideration. But again, I'm not in this to make money. I mean, money's nice. Let's see, more than 1,000. I want to see how much money. So I have finally fixing the flow gate. And that is my only live stream that is ever taken off at all. 12,000 views, 26 subscribers, and I've made $8. So keep that in mind when you're watching these ads. YouTube is basically taking everything, and we get diddly squat for all of our videos, so keep that in mind. All right, well, hello, Luck. Sorry, I was on my soapbox. I honestly find ads more annoying on Twitch because you can't skip past them. You know, you gotta watch like 2 minutes of ads and you can't get past them. And you can't go to the person that you're trying to watch until you go through all the ads. And then it's like every 15 minutes you gotta do it again. I can't stand watching on Twitch. But I'm told I don't have any ads, and I guess it's because I'm not monetized on Twitch. So if you go and watch me on Twitch, there are no ads. That's what I'm told anyway. All right, let's see. What else? What else? I've got a job interview tomorrow. I'm hoping it goes well. Well, you know, before I get to everything you do, Lux, before I get to everything, confidence, facial expressions, body language, don't slouch, don't sit so you're like, you know, making yourself smaller, but don't sit so you're like trying to tell them you're the most important person in the room. Like, keep your, you know, I don't know if you're doing it like on video or in person or whatever, but, you know, keep your shoulders back, sit up straight, have good posture. Don't, whenever they're asking questions, don't increase the tone of your voice at the end. Like, you know, somebody asks you, oh, have you worked in a library before? And you'll go, oh, yes, well, I worked here. You know, kind of raising your voice at the end, and then they'll be like, wait, did you really do it, or are you asking us, you know? So anyway, those are my suggestions. I haven't done a lot of interviews, but I've done enough, to know I've probably done it all wrong. All right, now Lux, I see you going after it here. 10 gift memberships. Oh, Carmen Pickman was here the other day, last week. I gotta put my glasses on to see this. Sorry, because I'm not on the big screen. This is kind of tall or small for me. Actually, let me move my computer over. Hold on. Then I don't sound like I'm muted. You got Princess of Pineapple, Shenanigans, Honey After Hours. That's pretty funny. April Honey, Barb's Corner, Long Snap Shorts. I've seen many of these names, even though we don't see them in the live streams. I think many of them get gift memberships a lot. Here come the Lux Bucks. Yes. See, that is why you all support me so much in the live stream. That's why I don't do ads in the live stream, because I don't know. I definitely get enough money. Just thanks to all of you who donate gifted memberships and money. It is more, I can't say it's more money than I need, because, you know, who has too much money? but it makes it worth it for me, you know? Live streaming takes a lot of time, and I'm typically doing this right after work. And, you know, I come home and I got like 15 minutes before I start my live stream. So it helps, believe me. I mean, I'm sitting in a chair for like 13 hours a day. Oh, all right. By Tuesday, I get my campsite villager, hoping it's Hans. I guess he's the type. I don't know. Did I encounter him during my Julian hunt? I don't think I did. And hello, April Honey. And that sucks that YouTube takes so much. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Usually my shorts that... So if I do a Mytopia short, it gets like 1,000 to 1,400 views usually, and I may get a quarter from that, maybe. But I do that now just to attract subscribers. If I can get 1 subscriber from a short, I consider it a success. That is my goal. And most of my new subscribers, besides my old Pokemon videos that, you know, just keep getting views and I can't figure out what other videos to do to match the success of those, aside from those, that's pretty much how I get my subscribers. And then Lux gave another 10. So 10 gift memberships. You got Poofy Crossing. So obviously, the last time I checked, Poofy Crossing was still a member. So hers must have just run out. Rosario, Sis, Lorinda used to watch, I think it was my Palea content, Anna Johnson, Shelly, Freddie, Shelly Marie, Def Peanut. I think she, assuming it's a she, I've never watched her. She has a channel, I think, but I see her get memberships all the time. And let's see, anybody else that I know? I don't think anybody else I know. I don't think so, but thank you very much for your support of the channel, Lux. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I make 5% of my income from ad revenue. My entire income is from viewer donations. Exactly. Like, so I have this plugin. Sorry for going off on a tangent here. You know, I'm not playing the game anymore. But I have the vidIQ plugin so that I can kind of see what the trend is of my videos. And if I go to other channels, it'll tell me how they do, and it'll tell me like how much they make. And you go to some of these people that like Crossing Minute or Cato, you know, Console Cato, and you hover over them, and it's like, okay, they're obviously getting money from their subscribers and their donations, because you can't live off that. And I know both of them are full-time YouTubers, so that's where people get most of their money. So and you can get that with 500 subscribers, so that helps tremendously. All right, but you gotta have people like Lux, who's very generous with their money, so I appreciate that. And Princess of Pineapple, welcome in. Congratulations on the gifted membership from Lux. Wifey. Well, not in my game. Not in my Tomodachi Life game. You two just couldn't get it done there. And April Honey lost interest, so now Princess is moving on. But I don't know, Princess of Pineapple, if April Honey told you that. I didn't put out the video, but April Honey lost interest. So you are moving on to greener pastures now. And could you please play Northern Lights? I can. I get tons of YouTube memberships when I barely watch YouTube, and barely get any memberships when I did. Yeah, isn't that weird? That is really weird. All right, let's see. You're just all going back and forth, back and forth. Hello, Ebony McGee. Thank you for being here. There are a ton of people who actually do make a good income from ad revenue. Well, you know, they're probably getting, like, every video they put out is like 50,000 views, but I don't think I will ever be one of them. Let's see. Oh, internet wifey. No worries, I still love you in real life, Princess of Pineapple. And Zoo Crew. All right, let me get going here. Okay, so I want bridges and inclines, but we have Northern Lights and we have Zoo Crew coming up. We do? All right, we're gonna demolish something. I'm not gonna make much headway. We do have a number of structures. If I keep talking, I'm not gonna get anything done. So what are we gonna demolish? All right, we're going to, where are we? Where are we? So that's the campsite. That's the first bridge. That's the second bridge. That's what we just built. So we are getting rid of that. I want to demolish a log bridge. Yes, oh no, why do they put that first? I keep doing that. Why do they put that first? It's so annoying. They do the exact same thing in Pokemon Pocopia, and I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. There are a number of things we can discuss, but what did you have in mind? Bridges and incline. How can I help you demolish something? Let's do this again. Family photo. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So I will play those when it is restarting. Alright, right there. Log bridge, don't choose the first one. Small fee, are you sure about this? Demolish, demolish. Loud and clear. I'll start the necessary paperwork and it should be gone by tomorrow. Alright, so we will restart and then save and end, and then right now I'm gonna play Northern Lights. So I will be back, and then we'll do the Zoo Crew as well. Did anybody else redeem anything? I don't think so. Do you have random turned up? No, sorry, I don't. I actually don't know what pictures I'm gonna add. So until I figure out what pictures I'm gonna add, I do not have random up. But we will see. I'll try to get something before my vacation. If not, then we'll wait until after I come back from vacation, and then I'll have a bunch of photographs. All right, here we go. Alright, well thank you for my mods. I appreciate it. And did Shiloh's last chat appear 2 times? It did, but it was different emotes. So I'm guessing that's it. Baha. Alright. And I did take 2 drinks, Rich, so thank you for the reminder. Alright, so let's go check this out. It's gonna take me a bit to get there. And let's see, should we, I think we'll go, hold on, I forget that all of these are here. All of this stuff is here. Let's go down this way. And then this area on Amethyst is like a bunch of shops and everything, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that yet. But, alright, so we go up here, we cross the bridge again. See, I should have had it, like, right here and over, not right here, because now I'm stuck with that. Alright, let's get this up. Oh, I don't, you know what, I don't have a slingshot, but that's probably good, because it's just too interrupting. And Angel Kitty, I'm sorry I missed your board signing. But I didn't, that was the day that I didn't even watch YouTube, pretty much. I really didn't watch very much. Alright, burying hole. And then we'll do that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, my pockets are full. However, I realized, oh, here it is. Oh, I gotta get rid of all those flowers. I have this. Right here. I was thinking, oh, I need to move one of these over. And then I'm like, wait, I already have one. Yeah, you used 2 different emotes. Yep. Alright, so we're just gonna put a whole bunch of stuff away because I don't need it right now. And I'll go get it when I need it. So that'll be perfect right there. I love having space. So let's get rid of these. Yeah, I wasn't sure how my mother would do Sunday because it was the first Father's Day without my stepfather there, but she seemed to do okay. All right, now, oh, let's go down. Let's fill in this. Go down here. My other screen keeps falling asleep. Only for a fairly short time. I didn't really give much advance notice. Well, you said something during my live stream. I know. Alright, let's start construction. So this is like the overlook area. Start construction. So we'll fill in this whole thing. And then I can always modify it. Alright, so over here, right there. Let's fill in the whole pond. what is that? I don't know what, I think that was, I've had like scavenger hunts on my island, and I think, do you see it? The little bag? Isn't it like one of those little bags with a bear on it? It must be left over from one of my scavenger hunts that I had. Alright, and then I didn't finish this over here, so hopefully I'll figure that out. I'm hoping to finish this today. That is my goal, and then I can move on to another section. I think... So the amethyst didn't go back that far, but I'm probably going to change it. And I could probably do something like... Well, I don't have a ranger on this island, right? I mean, I can always do something like what I did with Apollo, and I could put a house up there if I make it bigger. Because right now, I feel like on Amethyst I had a lot of wasted space because I moved all the shops over there. But the shops on my current island are in my village, and I like having them there. So I'll have to figure out something else to put there. I don't remember a rock being here, so that must be the rock that I broke. Rolled an 83, won 150 copper bars. Not that I want to encourage gambling, which is why I give you a high probability of winning. I would think it's more addictive if you lose all the time, right? I don't know. Alright, so that helps. I don't think I need to go back this far for now, so let's go back up here. And I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of this for now. So the one on Amethyst only went to here and stopped. I don't like this. But let me see if I have different designs. No, not really. So it's got to be that. Okay. Let's do... Is that stones? That's stones. Okay. I understand why I don't like it now. Alright. So that will go about to there. And then, let's see, we want it... So we're coming off the bridge. We'll have... Actually, let's do... Maybe. Let's see if this works. There. And then... We'll do... That one. Let me see. No, not that one. What does that one look like? Maybe I'm just gonna do... Yeah, no, alright. We'll figure it out. It's hard to... No, not that one. It's hard to do it from the side, like at an angle. And Zucker is still, like, watching me. So if you missed the beginning of the live stream, Zucker on my other screen is standing with me. It's pretty darn cute. Okay, except for April, who does not like Zucker. Sorry. Christian, hello. JRM, hello. I had a lot of junk last week. Cupcakes, ice cream, pizza, chocolate cream pie. Well, I think you've said that you're pretty darn thin, so I don't think it really mattered. Although you've also said that you have trouble with cholesterol. So maybe that wasn't the best thing. Oh, not that one. So we've talked about like vegan dairy products, and so I buy this yogurt that's like the dairy-free yogurt, and it's made with like coconut milk and stuff. And I have trouble in the morning. Let me see, this one, I have trouble in the morning waking up. No, not that one. And because of that, I rarely have time to get breakfast. And so I end up going places and getting food to go, which doesn't really cost very much. It only costs me like $3. So it's not like a major issue, like money-wise, but doing it over and over again, I just wish I could stop it. And so okay, this is too big here. I don't like that. So let's get rid of this. So anyway, so I got some yogurt and I grabbed it this morning and I took it to work and I opened it up and spilled about a quarter of it on my lap. So I wasn't happy, especially considering I had just gotten to work. And so my coworker has a coffee machine, and when I came in, he was in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, good. I can sneak in, I can get his bottle of water that he uses, and I can like clean up my bath much better. Much better. I can like clean up my pants, you know? He won't even see me. Well, unfortunately he was back, which wasn't good. Let's do this one. And so he saw me taking it and he looked at me and he came over and he's like, what are you doing with my water? I'm like, oh, see, now I gotta show him. So I showed him like all of the yogurt that I dropped on me. So he was helping me. He's like, oh, try these paper towels. That'll work better. So it was pretty awful. And the yogurt was just so runny. Like, it didn't even look like yogurt. And so I actually called the company and complained. Like, I tried to do a website thing and it didn't work. So I called them and complained because that's expensive. That stuff's like, you know, I don't know, like $3 or $4, $5 maybe. Anyway, but it was pretty awful. Am I live? I'm not live. Okay, let me catch up here because I'm not. Usually I have the chat like right on my screen, and I don't. So let's see. Zucker is evil. I'm super small and skinny, but my cholesterol very sky high last winter. That is really weird. And Christian is Leslie Faye now. I'm very confused. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Sorry, you're gonna have to message me about that because I don't know what that means. Hi, Junior and Faye, because it says Christian Henry. So I want clarification on that. All right, let's see. Did I miss anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. Hi, Leslie Faye. Okay, we're going to go see TS5. I'm excited. My first seeing one in the theater. I don't know what that is either. In theaters. TS5. I don't know what that is. I'm very confused. I don't know. Alright, so we've finished this corner. I'm frequently confused, so that's no big deal. Alright, so now I gotta move my other character. And we're gonna go down here. I can hear the balloons, but I'm just going to ignore it. Christian goes by the name of Leslie Faye now. She can't actually change her username for reasons. Okay. I did not know that. Did you find that out from Ernie's live stream? Because I haven't been to Ernie's live stream in a while. Alright, let's see. Let me see. What is that? Leslie Faye. Alright, let me draw an arrow to that. I'm good. Alright, thank you very much for letting me know. Alright, now we gotta build it out. However, I still didn't figure out the waterfalls next to me. However, alright, let's start right here. We're gonna start building it up right here because it only goes out one more. I think. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm still confused by the whole waterfall thing that I did. I have no clue how I did that. Alright, we're gonna round that off there. And then we'll add that. And yeah. I think let me try something. Let me just try something. Alright, wait, I gotta fill that up top. Let me go back up top again. I'm still trying to figure out how he did this darn waterfall. So we're gonna get rid of the water. So let's get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back down. Oh, Lux! 5 more gifted memberships! Oh my gosh, who did you get this time? Christian! Well, Leslie, and Lexi Lane, Rose, Triforce, and Cozy Stars Gaming. I think we know most of those. Thank you very much. Congrats on the new membership. Lux Hype. I need like a little graphic that says like you donated money, I do have this one. Except it's like moved. There we go. There we go. There, that can be my donation. So thank you very much for that. All right. I think that is it. I'm picking up multiple controllers here. Okay. Not that one. Let's pick that one. And we're gonna go out to here. This is gonna be my test. I may have to fill in the water here. In fact, let me do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fill in the water a little bit there. Because it actually goes out to here. So let me backtrack. I mean, I don't really think that it's like a must-have, but now I'm just like really curious. How the heck did I do it? Ow! I mean, I haven't done this in so long, but we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna try it. Toy Story 5, thank you. Yes, I want to see that too. I tried to get my mother to go with me last weekend, and she had no interest in it, and then I just didn't go. So I definitely got to make sure that I go this weekend. All right, so there. Let's go out this way. We'll just take it right out there. So it's even without outcrop there. We'll just fill in I'm just going to fill in all of this. Forget everything I did over here. I'm just going to fill in everything. You've only seen the first films. I'm not oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not 100% sure I saw all of them either. Alright, I'm just going to keep filling in. We're just going to start from scratch here. I don't remember. How do you do the, there we go. I forgot how to do that. Oh. We're just gonna start from scratch and do all this. Okay. Let's try. Let's see if that works. Go up. Almost to the theater. See you all in a little bit if you're still on. Otherwise, see you tomorrow or in Stacy's stream. Alright, well, hopefully it's good. Alright, so let's try this again. So we have an outcrop right there. Does it go that far? It does. And then that, I really think this is it. I think this is, no, not there. Darn it, I messed up my pattern. Alright, this is it. This is it. I got it. I got it. There we go. Alright, so it goes past the stairs by 1. Alright, we'll get rid of this. And then I have, like, right here. Right here. Right there. I have, like, a rock outcrop. So we'll separate that. And then I gotta expand it more. So let me fix this. And that is that one. Sorry, Locust. It's still there. You've only been to a theater once in like 25 years. Well, I'm telling you, I didn't used to like movie theaters until after, like, during COVID. They all spent that time to upgrade their movie theaters. And now a lot of the ones by me have leather seats that recline and you can order food in them. And so a lot of times, it's not good food. I mean, it tastes okay. It's just, like, not good for you. That's kind of what I meant to say. Not good for you at all, but you can order food and they bring it to you and you eat it. And then they clean up after the movie. I mean, you gotta sit through the whole movie with the food. You know, you didn't eat sitting there. But I like it now. And that they made it so that there's a lot fewer people sitting around you, which is also good. You don't have heads in front of you, because what they do is they have seats and then they have like a counter behind you. And then they have a row to walk in, and then they have another row of seats, and then they have a counter row. And so I'm really short, you know, I'm like between 5'2" and 5'3", and I don't have to worry about anybody's head in my way ever again. So I prefer to go to those theaters anyway. But Luck sent 5 gift memberships. I'm not even doing anything. What am I even doing that requires all of that? But thank you. But you got crispy crafts. So that is good. I don't know anybody else in that list, unfortunately, but at least you got crispy crafts. I can't even say it. Alright, I live that. Not a lot of people sitting... Oh, you love that. Not a lot of people sitting near you. Yeah, I really like that. Because I didn't used to like to go to that kind of stuff. But now it's a lot better. Alright, so we're gonna go down again. And there is like a staircase that goes down. So let me go to my other character over here. And it basically is like a trickle through here. Right here is like a trickle. So we'll keep that open. So I'm gonna build it up through over here. I saw The Devil Wears Prada 2 with my mom. So did I. My mother actually wanted to see that. Unfortunately, it was not a theater with the good seats. I was disappointed. It wasn't the theater that I normally go to. It was a theater by her. She lives like 45 minutes away from me. With construction, it's even more. So I tried to get tickets at the theater that I knew that had the good seats, because that's the theater that I go to, and unfortunately it was way too far away, so I had to go to the one I don't go to. Alright, my computer keeps falling asleep. Alright, let's see. You saw Toy Story 2 with my uncle. Was a work thing. We had a good time watching it. Unfortunately, he passed a couple years later. That's not good. I don't know about where you live, Angel Kitty. I would be running away so fast. Seriously. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, we'll keep that like that. And then this can go out a little bit more. You know, I hear all those stories about, like, people that work on farms getting ill because, you know, they're exposed to all the chemicals and everything. Alright, do that. And I imagine farms are the same way. There we go. There we go. And I'm just glad I'm not... well, I'm still exposed to chemicals. We're all exposed to chemicals. But at least I'm not, like, out in the middle of the field while they're spraying pesticides. I feel grateful for that. Wants Copper to play the movie she made about trying to find Julian. Alright, you've lost 4 close family members, 3 were in their 50s and 60s. Yeah, that's something iffy about that, definitely. But, you know, it may also be, like, good access to healthcare, too. Because, you know, where I am, it's like unlimited pick to doctors. Whoever you want to go to, I'm near like 3 hospitals. I just have to figure out which one to go to. You know, some better than others. Some really good, some really horrible. And, you know, I have all these appointments with doctors and all my physical therapy and not, you know, that stuff's not available in a rural area. You're all fighting over the same doctor. Alright, so we're making some headway. This is looking a lot better. Let me move my other character here. So there's, let's see, we've got the steps, and then we've got basically 1 square, 2 square, and then we got this outcrop coming out here. And so I gotta make this water, and then I gotta make that water. So I actually need, let me go down here. I can't see. Let me extend this out a little bit. I might actually back it up one. I think I'll actually back it up one. Let me go up here. So I'm gonna move the water here. I want there to be, no, I want there to be enough space over there. So let's do that. Whoops. I'll move the outcrop over one. I think that's good. I think that's good. And then let me go down here. And then we'll round this. Well, actually, I'll get rid of this. Can I get rid of it? Let me see. I'm looking. Well, hold on. I gotta move my head. Gotta move my head. No, it's actually the other way. But it actually... Okay, so I've got it, like, reversed. I've got it reversed. But I think that's okay. I think it's okay. So in my amethyst, it's actually... So this round edge right here is actually on this side. I mean, I could probably fix it. But I would have to go down and go down here. And we'll put the water in. And how... I can't see. I can't see. Alright, let's do this. We'll just go so I can round the corner over here. We'll put this back. No, not there. Alright, put this back. Oh, now I can't go around. Can I jump? No. Alright, now I gotta put that water back. Okay, and then I'm gonna poke a hole right there. Oh, that was too far. Too far. Right there, and then we'll do that. There. Now it looks like it does. So... Actually, I need to do something else. Hold on. Oh, now I gotta go up and over. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I think it goes out one more. This is tough. Like, I just can't get down there and see what I did. I have not forgotten about the video, by the way. I just want to figure this out. Alright. Put that in. I think it just goes out one more. And then go back up. And down. And then round it. Right there, and then fill this in. Alright, I think that's it. Just looking at it, I think that's it. So let me see. Gosh, this is... How did I do this? This is rough. Alright, and then this right here... Oh, maybe I can't. There we go. We'll take out all of that. We'll take out that. Take out that. And what about that? No, I can't. Okay. And then I want to take out this, but I can't because there's the edge there. So let me look. Let me look. See, it just seems so much smaller than my other canyon. So much smaller. But what do you think? Is this is a good vantage point. I like this vantage point. It just seems like everything is up one or two cells. That's all. It just seems like it's pushed out one more, and I think it potentially is because the bridge was here. So it's not exact. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. All right. Let's see. One of my family members already had one heart attack, and it took too long for them to see a cardiologist. They passed the day before the appointment. See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Hardly a family around that isn't affected by cancer in some way. Yeah, see, we don't... Well, I can't say we don't have that. It's like people get cancer and get better. Like my mother has had 2 different types of cancer, 3 different types of cancer, and she's still alive. I don't have a single family member that we've lost due to cancer. Although we still don't know what took my stepfather. We don't know. We'll never know. But let's see. Make sure you stay hydrated. Well, let's see. Lupus and Parkinson's. Yeah, I don't know. Is it all the pesticides? I don't know, because I don't know what your family does, or if they have a farm or anything like that. How is your arm feeling, Copper? Okay, I'll tell you about that when I get back. How is that? We will do that because I want to make sure I don't forget about Shiloh's Redemption. Okay? So I am going to play my Julian movie. That's why I put it off. Because I wanted to get this done because I know that's a long video. So we're going to play that. And then I will be right back. My search for Julian has come to an end. Alright, that was short enough. I thought I could throw that in. I had to have been so excited after all of that work. I missed something. I missed something. I'm trying to go back to see what I missed. I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me what I missed. I missed something. Alright. Okay, now, let's see. Let's finish this. Alright, so this rounds. So let me go down here. This is actually all water right here. Somehow. How did I do that? Like, I don't even know how I did any of this. And I can't, let me see if there's like a way down. Hold on, I gotta switch controllers. Is there a way down that I can look like? I guess it's okay if it's okay if there's no waterfall. Alright. Alright, that makes sense. So let me go down. And I actually had, see, it's shorter here, so I can't do everything that I did. I'm actually standing on like a little island. And so basically the little islands are there. So I think I did have this go out a little too far, but that is okay. We're going to keep it there. We're going to keep that there. We're going to have a little island here. We can have like a little island there. We're going to have water under here. And I just need, I think, to fill this in. So let me do that. Let me fill in this corner. Like that. And then we're gonna go back up and I'm gonna see if this works. You know, it was probably, I should have gone back and like watched my video. Like, how the heck did I do it? Because I put out a video of how I did this. Alright. So now we're gonna start turning it. And I'm just gonna do this. So like every couple of spaces here. Up to there. Alright. So we go up here. We have a landing that goes over here. And then right here is like a little pedestal kind of thing. So let's get rid of all of this. There's going to be water down there. There's going to be a little piece sticking out right there. So we'll get rid of this. And see, we need flat right there. We need flat. So let me do that. And we'll get rid... Can I get rid of that? I don't think I can. No, not yet. Not yet. And then we'll kind of round this off. And do that. Honestly, it looks so much better on Amethyst. I was so good at this. How did I do that? Can I, like, knock up this? Because I don't think that looked very natural. There we go. See, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Alright, so this right here is actually like a little island. So I'm going to cut it there. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to do little steps there. And then go that way, and then we're gonna do that. And I think that works. I think that works. And then let's see, can I get in here? I think I need to make this a different way. No, I didn't mean to do that. All right, round that. Let me get rid of, okay, my chat is behind. Let me get rid of that. Let me make sure I can see the chat. No, it's not behind. It's not behind. Trying to get a crew together. Heist. I'm gonna do the heist. Heist 2000. That had to have been so exciting after all of that work. I'm going through seeing if she answered it, but I still don't see what that means. Alright. And I'm gonna get rid of that. Just temporarily. So that I can do that. And then that. Perfect, so that's exactly what it looks like on Amethyst. Okay. And then we'll get rid of that there. And then I'm afraid to mess it up. I'm gonna leave it that way. And then we'll do that. And we'll just expand it a little bit this way. Alright, and then, let's see. Then I need to put this out a little further. Did I win? Did I lose? I won! Alright. Alright, and then build this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm struggling to make it exact. I cannot make it exact. I'm trying, but I'm completely off. Completely off. So it's gonna be my new, my new Amethyst Canyon. Oh, pink balloon. That's what that was. Oh, nope, not that one. Alright. So let's go back up. I'm gonna have to get rid of that thing behind me eventually. This monstrosity that I have never liked. I like this. This is kind of cool. Alright, so let's work on the water a little bit more here. Okay, can I do this and then that? Maybe that'll work. But see, I don't like this right there. But I don't think I can do anything about that. And let's see, this needs to go out a little bit further, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright. And then, alright, hold on. I need to go back down here. Kitties have gone back to normal after the shots now. You know, I had a cat, and when I was growing up, and we had it neutered. Or whatever the word is, it spayed? I don't know. Anyway. And that cat would not go to the car ever again. We never, ever, ever managed to get that cat in a car. Alright, where is it? Hold on. Okay, so we have that one. That one. I think... Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this. Can I? I don't think I can get rid of that. I can! I can. And then I'm gonna have it go, I can't do that. Alright, let me go back up here a second. We will go back up here. Model! I see redemption for model. Alright, let me fill in this. And then I can do what I want down here. Alright, so we need to get rid of that. Okay. So here, and then we have Waterfall here. I'm just like trying to plan here. Waterfall here, because it's not going to look the same. And then I have a waterfall right here. So where is it coming? Maybe right here. So I'm going to need to get rid of the water up there so I can do this. Yeah, it's not going to look the same, so I'm trying to come up with another alternative here. I think it's still going to look pretty good. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, that's going to mess up this other thing. Alright, right here. Okay, if I just do that, I think that's going to work. And Zoo Crew. Alright, so what do we have? Models and Zoo Crew. Is that it? Or did I miss another one? Spay for girls, neuter for boys. Exactly. Yeah, we could not at all get her towards the car. So it was not a good experience for her. Okay, is that good? I think that, well... No, I don't like it there. So let's do it right there. Oh, alright, I gotta get rid of that water. This is tough, like, to get it all in your head going. Alright, why don't I just get rid of this for now? We'll keep that part, just so I know where it's going. No, I didn't mean to do that. Right there. And then we'll go down. Yeah, let me know if there's anything besides model and zoo crew, because I could have missed something. Oh, nope, wrong one. Alright, we're gonna put it right here. And then we'll do that again. So we're gonna have a waterfall right there and a waterfall right there. Okay. Alright, I got this. I got this. This is kind of crazy at the moment. But it's gonna work out. It's gonna work. I was thinking, like, I really need to glitch a tree, and I'm like, gosh, oh, no. I'm struggling so much with it right now, I don't think I want to do the tree thing. But I will do that later, I think. Alright, get rid of that. Around that. And then, whoop. Can I do that? No. Alright, let's get rid of that. And can I get rid of that? No, I can't. Oh. Alright, so let's do that. Okay. And then so I want something like right here. But it won't let me. I want to get rid... Can I get rid of that one at least? Yes, I can. Alright, so I'm going to have to fill in... Yeah, well, let me get rid of that. I really want to get rid of that. So I have to go fill in that. But it's taken shape. It kind of reminds me of a glacier melting. Kind of. Anybody see that? Oh, and I'm going to go play model and zoo crew. And I will be back to finish this out. Grab Shiloh. They're discussing what the true purpose of the island must be. Can you come with me?
It's been 11 days since we've seen
Really?
each other.
Well, okay, well, that was not my intention. I'm sorry about that. But I need to grab you because, you know, you're friends with both of these people. And we just need to see if we can work this out. So let me see. Over here. All right, can you work this out?
Photography is boring. How dare you not appreciate photography?
Maybe I'm meant to be a model.
Why won't you admit how great copper is? I don't even know who copper is.
Oh no, are they talking
This is a
about
little
me now?
embarrassing.
I can do this all day. Same here, buddy. Same here.
I'm getting bored.
Oh, okay, so nobody is any help. Where the heck are you? Oh. Here, over here. Over here. Oh, that is so hilarious. Oh. should be a babysitter. Alright, I wanted to make a short of that because that was actually in my members video, so if you're not a member, you didn't get to see it. And the reason it's a member video is because I take him into the new apartment complex that I'm designing. And I'm not ready to show everybody yet. I want to do it like one big tour. And I've been playing late because I'm trying to make sure that I get the video out this weekend so that I have time to do it. And every day I come up with new ideas for the apartment complex. And so I took him into the apartment complex, which is why I made it a member video and then said for now it's a member video. So probably after I make the main video about the apartment complex, then I'll release the other video to everybody. But it was so funny, I wanted to make sure that everybody saw that. Alright, let's see. Oh, and they changed the like location about the time they changed not the redemption, the thing to make shorts on the phone, where I went through YouTube help and they kept telling me we're trying to figure it out, we're trying to figure it out. And then I figured it out on my own. Well, actually I wasn't figuring it on my own. Google Gemini actually figured it out for me over the YouTube text where the remix was to make shorts. And then I emailed YouTube to say, hey, I figured it out. And they replied back, we're not ready for you yet. We'll contact you when we're ready. It was hilarious. So I replied back like, I'm just trying to tell you I don't need help anymore. I don't know. So this has kind of got me, oh, not that one. Got me like stuck. Like how do I do this? Can I even fill it in now? I can. Alright, so let's see if I do that, if I can... The problem is, I'm going to do that so I get rid of the triangle, and then it's not going to let me do the other one, right? That is going to be my problem. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then let's see if we can jump down. It's not going to let me. I know it's not going to let me. I know. Oh, it let me! Yay! Alright. So then I can fill in the rest of the water here. Oops. I'm gonna have to go up and over to get to the other side. Oh, can I squeeze through? Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. Let's get rid of all of... No, not there. Hold on, let me fill that in. Get rid of that. Since you can't see it, I'm just gonna fill all... Like, get rid of all of that. Oh, let me fill in this so I can do that. Okay. And then... is that not gonna work? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have the dreaded triangles in there. Oh, I can't stand triangles. So I may have to fix that later. We'll fix that later. Alright, and then, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go over here, and I need to start getting rid of this. So let me do that, because I need to fill this in. Nick Gamer, hello, how's everybody doing? Doing well here. I'm working on my old Amethyst Canyon build, and I've struggled. I've completely struggled to get it to look the same. And part of the reason is that it won't look the same, because I changed the upper part. That's part of the issue I'm having. I'm gonna need oranges, but there are oranges up there. So let's go up there and let's get some oranges. I can finally get rid of that Halloween decoration that I couldn't get to, which will be good. But hope you're doing well, Nick Gamer. Nick Gamer called me out last night during my live stream, and I didn't even see it until I was sitting at work. So thank you very much, Nick Gamer. Sorry I did not see it. But I don't know why. I don't know why. It just didn't show me until today, apparently. Or maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get rid of this entire thing. Maybe. What is it? 729. fill in the water. Yeah, so this whole area, I'd have to move my character down here to see. So I don't know what this area is going to be. I think it was, this is where my wedding area was. I had like a botanical garden and a wedding area over here, I think. So I don't necessarily need the wedding area anymore, but I can put the botanical garden area back. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this whole hill. I'm looking to see if I missed anybody else coming in. Alright, let me see. Jamin Miller? Is it Jamin? I'm not really sure. I'm really bad with pronunciations, so I'm really sorry if I'm completely butchering your name, but welcome in. Oops, wrong way. I was looking at chat, making sure I didn't miss anything else. And if it kind of looks like every once in a while when I talk, I sound like I'm talking in a tunnel, that's because today I need my second monitor to see my dream address. My other character on my other island, this is from my Julian island. She is sitting on my dream address so that I can see the island that I'm copying. And so I have to put the chat on my other computer. So last week when I did this, I put it on my screen that I have, like right now. You know, like where you're seeing, I would put the chat over the screen, but I was having a lot of trouble with that. So I opted not to do that and to have it on an extra screen, which causes its own problems. Just went to Captain's Island and all the rocks had bells in them. You know what? I think I've been to like 3 of those islands. I really... Is like the same island every day, or every time you go it's different? I think it's like the same, if you go if you go 3 times on the same day, it's the same island, but I'm not positive. Alright, I can finally get this. I couldn't pick it up. Alright, let's get rid of the water now. This huge area right here, I never figured out how to make it look good. Whoops, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to do what I'm doing. You know, if I don't do a national park island, I just feel like I'm completely lost. Unfortunately. Alright, water, all gone. Let's go down here. Why don't we fill in here? I don't have any bridges to remove. Luckily. No! Alright, let me get rid of this away from the ladder anyway. Maybe that'll help. Alright, that's probably going to be good. Get rid of that. And then tear this down. Do not need it anymore. Yeah, you know, I've been building a lot in Pokemon Pocopia, and I haven't figured out why you can add blocks in multiple rows, but you can't take away in multiple rows. I'd love to know the reasoning behind that. This other screen's falling asleep again. Build this out. I mean, I could probably... Let me just keep that there, because I'm going to build it out anyway. So we'll just get rid of that, and then I will build this up, and then this is actually going to be the upper level. And I don't know how... Let me move my other character. She's like standing on that little island. Okay. So I can see that area. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because You don't necessarily... Like, I've moved this whole thing forward a little bit because I made that part... That... I can't see it from here. That part back there, I made that all a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go up. Figure it out here. So this is completely different, really. Because I don't think it wasn't this big. Because it has a little piece right here. And it doesn't have all of this. So I don't know. I just... The place that my character is standing, I just can't figure out what I did. So it doesn't look exactly the same. That is okay. Hopefully it's still gonna look good. I want that there, yes. And then, let's see, we're gonna take it out here. And do you not like the little shimming for terraforming? I don't know. I don't really... I think it's more amusing than anything. I don't know that it helps a whole lot. I don't know. Oh, no. I guess if you're, like, standing here, and then you do that, like, it works, but I'm kind of doing it kind of randomly. Alright, how far? Well, I'm just going to take it to the end. So over here, there's another pair of steps, but we're going to wait on that. Alright, so we go up. See, this just seems really big right now, but I actually have a couple of trees here. And I don't know... Let me move my other character here. I don't know what this area is over here, so let me go check that out. Oh, it's actually... Oh. I see. Well, it's actually much narrower. Alright, I need to go down there. I need to go... Sorry you all can't see what I'm doing. Oh. Oh, that's the restaurant. So I have right below me... Basically, right here is Abel's Sisters. And then over here is a little restaurant. So, I could probably keep the restaurant, but I'm keeping Abel's Sisters where it's at. So I don't, whoops, so I don't have to worry about that. So I can make this area bigger. Yeah, I really like my, no, I can, see, if I did the little shimmy, I wouldn't have this problem, right? Alright. Here, we'll do the shimmy. They gave us the electric slide at Animal Crossing. Alright, I'm gonna have to build out the lower part, but I don't wanna build it out too far. Let me move, oops. Let me move my character back. Sorry, I feel bad that y'all can't see the other screen, but I'm not gonna get another capture card. So in the other island, this area is just flat like this, and that is one of the things that I wanted to change. And it, can I put one here? I can. And then we're gonna round it. Can I jump over there? I don't think so. Let me go over here. And then over here. I can't do that either. Let me get rid of this. Let me see if I can put... I can. Good, good, good. And then... No. See, I want to round that. Now I'm going to have to get rid of the water again. Now let's fill in this. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up too much. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Alright, now I can put the water back. And then round it there. Whoop! Alright, come on, round. What? I want to know the rationale behind gambling 99 points, Rich. I really do. Alright, I want to round that. Alright, let's take it out here. And then round there. And then we'll take it out this way. I have to get rid of the water again. Sorry, I gotta keep getting rid of the water. They just don't let you go around the corner here. Okay, so we'll round this. Actually, what I probably want to do, I take that back. Here, let's go this way. Let's build this up again. I want to go over here. And then right there. And then round it here. No, I liked it the other way. And then we'll put one here. And I don't think I can... No, I can't. So we'll just round that there. Around that there. See, that looks pretty good. And then I gotta add some more space down here. Alright, I don't know exactly how far out I'm gonna take that. So let's just do here for now. Here, I'll do the the electric slide, as Shiloh's calling it. I could probably fill it in with the thing behind me, but it's not gonna go out that far. Alright, and then we have, let me move my other character here. So this is not the same. Alright. And then we have a set of steps going down, like right here. So... hold on, let me move my character again. Okay, so we've got the steps, and then, oh, we're a level up. Level up. I was like, how am I going down? No. How am I going down to? I'm having more trouble with this going that way. It's easier on my hands to go the other way. Because when I go to 100, I lost or get my bet back. Oh, there's another balloon. I don't have anything to shoot down balloons today. Alright, we'll fill in that. Balloons are way too distracting. The balloons are like in Bacopia, the two legendaries that drop the feathers. I'm trying to build this apartment complex, and I'm like, seriously? It's like as soon as I get in there to work, here comes one of those birds. Alright, I'm just gonna build them all out. Alright, so it goes, we have stairs that come down here. And then we have like a ledge that I'm walking on. So I want it to go down a couple. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. 4, so right now we have 1, 2, 3. So let's do one more. And I don't think it goes that far out. So we'll go this way. Alright, one more. 743. My goal is to finish this, but... I mean, I've kind of finished, like, the waterfall area. I've kind of finished that. But let me go up and see what the view is like here. Because I don't... It's kind of hard to tell because it's raining. But I kind of like this. It kind of looks like Except for the triangles down there. Can I get rid of the triangles? I don't like the triangles. How about... Hold on. Hold on. Let me have this go back 1. And then I can get rid of the triangles, I think. No, no. Oh, darn it. Now I gotta start all over. Alright, we'll keep that there. Because the steps are actually right here. And then... this is like the walkway. So I need to round that. So this I want to round right... No, not there. Not there. Wrong tool. I want to round this right there. And then the stairs are going to go right there. In fact, I could go by them right now. That is a very tiny area. I don't think I can go that way. So let's go by that and put that down. And then I gotta get more money. Oh, my screen keeps falling asleep. I keep going not live, which leads me to believe that my modem is warm, but I did turn my fan on. Is anybody else having trouble, like, staying live? Alright, let's buy another. We are buying more stairs. Alright, let's talk infrastructure. And bridges and inclines. And let's build an incline. He's like, are you not satisfied? Like, you come in here every single day. Alright, so we want the log staircase. And then I'm gonna get money out. Yes, please. And I can, we'll start with this, but, you know, I can always make it bigger if I decide to put a house up there or something, but, yeah, I kind of like having all of my villagers in the same place. But we do have Sherb, my other monitor went asleep. We do have Sherb over on the beach that we could potentially move, like if Sherb decides to, well, I guess Sherb can't move out, right? He's not allowed to move out. Alright, withdraw. We'll go 200,000, because I got a lot of money on this island. Oh, we got a heist. Let me enter the heist. Heist 2,000. I always do 2,000. Good number, good number. Alright, we are good here. Let's go. I can't tell you, like, I need to start checking that recycling bin. Because there's usually a couple good things in there anyway. Sorry, all the goats, I'm not talking to you at all. And in fact, the goats are like, I haven't talked to you for 2 months. And then I feel really bad. Oh, alright, we gotta plant some trees in there. So we're gonna put the stairs right here. Hopefully I don't have to go over one more cell. Build here. Let me imagine it. Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, can I guess not. I guess that's okay. That's okay, but that just means I gotta go out a little bit further. Alright. So then this, let's round that. Let me do this. Let me get rid of that. And then round that. And then I don't need all of this. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then you come out. And then you're right here. can get rid of that water too. And I like to, well, I really just need 2, so I think I'm good there. I think I'm gonna do that, and then that. Right there. Alright, wrong, no, that was right. That was right, I want that. Hey! I won, that's only the second one I've won. Alright, so we got that. Let's build this up a little bit. It's not, yeah, it's not very big on amethyst. Alright, we'll take it here and then around the edge again. There, and then we'll do back that way. I'm gonna have to fill in a little bit more down there. Just so I can make it look a little bit more natural. I'll just fill in the square. And then I gotta figure out what to do with this area at some point. Alright, I think I'll fill in right there. I still have to put like all the flowers in and everything. Alright, we'll take it one more, maybe 2. Alright, we can round this. Actually, I'm gonna take that back one. We'll do that. And let me do that, and then that. And then we'll fill in that. I can round this corner. And then do one more here, and then round that. Alright, it kind of looks like a kidney bean. I'm not quite sure at all. But there it is. And I'm not sure I like that, but it's staying. I also could, in fact, let me do that. I can extend it out this just a little bit. Hopefully oh, darn it, I put it in the wrong place, and now I messed up my pattern. Oh! No, no. Right there. Right there. And then one more, and then round that. Now I'm gonna fix my pattern. It drives me crazy. Alright, we want that, I think. Yes, alright. And let me... how much room do I have? Get rid of some of this. And then let's see. We're gonna fill it in here with some flowers and stuff. So I have a pear tree, two pear trees there. So I will go. I don't think I have any pear trees in storage. I could put orange trees there for now. But I'm gonna get rid of this area. Here, let's get rid of that. And get rid of. Oh no! Oh, I hate when I do that. Why am I not digging? Why am I not digging? Oh, I'm doing the wrong button. Oh, alright. I gotta go put them away. Bury it again. Let's go put them away. Alright, then I'll see what flowers I have in there. I love that I have more storage now. Alright, 753. Put stuff away. So I definitely don't need roses. What is that? Spooky Tower. I don't need any roses. We'll keep that. We'll keep those trees. Put all the roses away. What is that? Pink balloon. I don't even know why I had that. Keep the money trees. Study poster. Groovy wall. Drumoid. Put all of that stuff away. And then what flowers do I have in here? Get something out. Maybe some shrubs. But I don't know what I have in here. Okay, so I don't have any pears. I have an orange tree, but I already have 2 orange trees in my pocket. And then, let's see. Gosh, I have none. I have one of these. And what else? What else? None. None. I'm gonna have to go hunting for flowers. Alright, let's go. Let's plant the trees, and then I'll go hunting for flowers. Okay. So we have 2 trees. I want to go back a little bit further. Let's go one more. So for now, I'll just do 2 of these. Like the streamer, Brian will reset your island and fill it with what? Fill it with Ugos. What the heck is an Ugo? I don't know what that is. Alright, is it that close? Yes, there's only 1 space in between them. So I could put money trees, though. Alright, and then these are gonna go away. So let's just go... let's get rid of the rest of these. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with down there yet. You know what I could do? You know, I had the botanical garden section. I could, since I'm not moving Able Sisters over, I could just like make the whole thing, like this whole thing, like a wraparound botanical garden. What do y'all think of that idea? I've had botanical gardens on several islands now. Alright, how much space? Oh, I still have tons of space. This was my blue area. So all of the flowers were blue. Like the stream where Tom Nook will come to your house and take your AC. I like to watch Miss Jojo, or Mojo. Miss Mojo. I like to watch that. And sometimes it's just Mojo and it's a man. But today the video that I watched was what Americans do that everybody else thinks is crazy. And one of them was the use of too much air conditioning. That Americans use air conditioning way too much. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I am not giving away I'm not giving that away. Alright, we need to go 1 more. I guess 2 more? Let me see. No, that's too far. Too far. Well, I'm actually going out 1 further, which is okay. Because I'm just trying to make it a little bit more natural than the other one. So let's do this, because we want it to look more natural. We'll do that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Okay, because the other island, it was just kind of straight. So that looks a lot better. And then, what do I have over here? Let me move my other character. I don't need it to go out this far at all. At all. So let's get rid of this over here. Like the streamer, Angel Kitty will be on reset 2156 before she finds Jillian. Oh, awful. Well, she did say she's barely playing anymore, so that would be a reason. Alright, so we got the 2 trees. This may go out a little bit too far. I'm thinking. But I need to go find flowers. Alright, so I have, and I don't even know the name of the flowers here, so I'll have to show you. But let's go flower hunting. Where do I have flowers? Here, everywhere. These things. What are these called? That is what I need. So let me just pick up a whole bunch of these. I see 2 white. We're just going to leave the holes, because I'm afraid I'm going to break my shovel. We can come up for that. Any other flower? Oh, bottle. Let's grab the bottle. Let's see. Steel flooring. Nice. Alright, I see one of the... Oh, here... Blue. Or purple. I don't know what you want to call it. Purple or blue. So I'll get 3 of these. And then... Let's see, we've already got that one. Gosh, so many of those. What is that? Festive wreath. Not any of those. Not any of those. I do need the lily of the valley. Not those. Alright, I can't go that way. Oh, I thought I was stuck. So what I did on Amethyst was I had like, oh, I need that right there. I did specific flowers in specific areas. So that's why I'm looking for specific flowers. Like the streamer, Rocket will show up oops, sorry. Show up in all the games you play. Oh! I'm Beryl. Do you like Beryl and Shiloh? Heard a lot of cool things about the islands I came to visit. There's so much I want to check out, makes it hard to know where to start. Well, we've only got half an island right now. So I can't help you too much. I can't go through there. So I need one of these, but in red. I mean, the area's not exact, so I don't know why I'm worried about it, but... Alright, we got pink. I don't see a pink on my island, but it could... Oops! See, there it went. There it went. Yeah, I don't have any pink there. That's alright. Let's see if I can go make a shovel. Oh, I can just go buy one. Let me see. It is 8 o'clock, though. Trash tools. Let's just quickly go buy one. And how much space do I have? I only have 4. Oh, did I not give Lloyd money? I didn't give Lloyd money. That's a shame. Alright, well, I'm going back anyway. Speaking of Ugo's barrel. Oh, look, we got one of the rhinos in here. The shirt really does not do her justice, though. She needs a different shirt. Alright, we want a shovel, so we don't have to go back to our house and make one, but... Flimsy shovel isn't going to get us much, but at least it'll help a little bit. Beryl is the Tomer of Animal Crossing. Alright, let's go get a couple more. I'm hoping I can find red. Oh, I see a pink. Alright, looking at my other screen. I do have one pink. Boy, all of these horrible villagers today. I'd love it if... Let me move my other screen here. I'd love it if I could get that red one, but I just don't see it. I already picked up white. Let's go over to the other beach. Look at all these flowers. I got so many flowers. They're multiplying. Because I never play on this island. Okay, that's why partly... Oh, no, I already have that one. Partly why I decided to do this. I'm like, you know what? I need to finish that island. And I'm pretty much done with the other one. I just kind of got to fill in the blanks. Alright, I don't see yellow either, but I'm going to take it. Alright, what do I have? 2 more. I could probably put some... Well, it's not going to help very much. Put away, not going to help much. Nope. Alright, let's see. White. Nothing there. Look at all. I keep scaring away beetles. That's what we have to do in July. We have to do beetles in July. Alright, here's red. Rocket would be my pick for worst villager. Alright, that's as much as I can put in my pocket, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So let's go back, and we'll just put these up, and then we will be done for today. Gosh, I got all of this. This entire area, look how much work they have to do. This is a lot of live streams here. Alright, we'll just cut this way. Alright, so we have a... Let me stand back a little bit. We've got a white one right there. You know what? Before I forget, let me go give him the money. I can't believe I forgot to give him the money. Alright, I will help. And as much as possible, confirm. And donate. Alright, let's go. I don't think I have... I mean, I have flowers up here, but it's completely, like, up on the view lookout area. But I think I'm going to completely change that. I'm going to put a path up there, going to the other side. So I think for now, I'm going to skip the flowers, and I'll fill that in later. Okay, so we got one of those there. We have... Oh, let me go closer to the tree just in case. We got a blue one. Well, that's more purple, I guess, but it looks blue. Alright, white, and then another purple slash blue, and then a red, and then, oh, we had, this is actually what I wanted, right next to that, so I'll just move it. No! Ugh. This is supposed to be, like, uniquely made. I don't know if anybody else has problems, but it's supposed to be because my brain doesn't see what my eyes see. That's what they say causes that. But I don't know. Maybe other people do it as well. Alright, and then we got another blue one there. There we go. And then what's behind the tree? Then we got... Oh, we got a yellow one. Right here. And then another red one right here. And then I don't think we have another peach one. Do we? We do. We have one more peach one. And then it's supposed to be a yellow one there. But I don't have any yellow. So I will have to wait on that, but I think I can put a flower there. So we'll put the pink one there. And let's go right here. And we'll put one of these here. And let's see, how about a white one there? Since I can't get rid of that corner anyway. Oh, alright. It's going slow. It's going slow. It was, you know, if you go way back to my channel, that is when I got rid of Amethyst Canyon. And I did the whole Amethyst Canyon in 45 minutes. That's what's astounding me. But I've improved this area greatly. But unfortunately, it's a day that it's raining. And it's been raining for about 3 days now, so we can't really get the full gist of it. But I do want to see maybe if I can glitch tree somewhere. But if I put a path in here, I'm not going to be able to put any trees in here, right? So I'm probably just going to have the path here. And then I'll have flowers and lights down there. So I kind of like this because it reminds me of like a wetland. So I think maybe I'll do that. I'll put flowers and then I'll put the wheat down here so that it kind of looks like it's a wetland. Because the wheat, I don't even think the wheat existed when I did this. And then we have the stairs going down there. And then on my other island, then I had from here wrapping around. And this was my canyon. I had a huge canyon here. And you had to like run around there to walk around the canyon. So I still have to do that. I will add the canyon in. That'll be another live stream. I'll do that. I think maybe I'll make this a little bit smaller. So basically, like, see, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I need to find a different pathing, I think. And I'd like one that's just that big. And then I'll cut this off, and then that'll give me more room for the water to go through. And then I'll enter my canyon right here. So this will all be a canyon. So that is my plan anyway. It seems to be going awfully slow, but I'm trying to improve what Amethyst was. And I think it's going to be really good at the end. My computer fell asleep again. And I'm not live again. Oh gosh, my computer's... Maybe it's because I'm on 2 islands, and I'm live streaming, and I have my live stream playing. That could be it. Could definitely be it. So let me see. Shiloh Redeemed Goats. I did see that, and he wants me to play Latin dance. Is that it? I think that's what it was. It's usually either Latin or Berlin. So let me go back and see... Gosh, you did it a long time ago. I should have written it down. You can tell me which one you redeemed, but I thought it was Latin. So let's see. Oh, there it is. Latin. Yes, Latin. So I will play that. Looks great so far. Copper, Angel Redeemed. Oh, I missed viewer points. I missed viewer points. Gosh. All right. Well, you've kind of been answering it. So I guess the answer for the question for today is who is your least favorite villager, but you kind of answered it already. So if you just want to say it again, I can give you points. But I didn't see that. So thank you, Shiloh, for pointing that out. And anything else that I missed? I did see the goats. Slow and steady is the way to go. Well, not when you originally built it in 45 minutes. Maybe what I could do is like another... I'm going to look up that old video. And maybe I can just set it up for next week that I can just like play it in the corner. I'm going to turn off the sound because I used somebody else's song and I had to credit them. So I'll just keep the sound off. Basically what it was, I did a speed build. So I did the whole thing and then I made a speed build of it. And I started... No, I didn't. Okay, I have to throw in, I didn't have the big canyon. You know, the big canyon that I talked about that was right here, that was not part of the speed build, that was part 2. But basically what I did was I started over here and went in that direction and built everything from the ground up. So this time I'm doing it the complete reverse and I'm building it from the top down. And that's what's confusing me. But I did change this area entirely, and I do like it a lot better because I always wanted this to be like I was walking in the forest. And I still do have to fix it. I need to put 2 more trees back because I removed 2 trees. So I still need to put, I could put a tree right here. But I don't have any in my pocket, so I'll do that. So I gotta put a couple more trees back because I removed it when I was putting in the water. I could probably... No, I can't. I was gonna say I could probably get rid of a little bit of that water, but I can't. So I gotta figure out how to put some trees back. So I think I'm greatly improving it. And then I could even... Wonder if I could even glitch a tree right here. I may even be able to just put a tree in there. I have a money tree. So let's just test this out. Now that's too far. Right there. See, I can put a tree right there, but that's a nursery tree. So I'll put a tree there. That'll help. Anyway, well, now I gotta get rid of that because I can't jump over. But making progress. Making progress. So I want to thank you all for being here. It was Latin. Alright, thank you. And I redeemed viewer points, and Rocket and Tabby. Alright, I don't I guess Pietro is my least favorite villager, but I don't really know if I don't like them because I haven't had them on my island. But so that's why Pietro is my least favorite, because I've had Pietro and I knew I didn't like him because it was really creepy because he kept cheating. I'm not cheating on me. He kept hitting on me. He kept cheating on me. He kept hitting on me, and it was just so creepy. I'm like, I really don't like you. I never want to see you again. So that is my least favorite villager. I really like this point. Isn't this a nice point? Let me, hold on. Let me take, not there. Let me take a picture. I think this would make a great thumbnail. So I'm gonna change my thumbnail out to this one, because this is a lot better. That is a really nice view. I should have a ladder going down there. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put, I'm pointing at my screen like you can see. I'll put a ladder right there. Is that in my pocket? Do I still have a ladder in my pocket? Let me see. Yes, I do. A vine. Hang on cliff. There we go. Now everyone can enjoy this view. Let me put another one right there. Hang on cliff. We are set. We are set. And then I'll put a tree down here and some flowers. Alright. Relaxing stream. Thank you. Well, this is pretty much my only... Well, I can't say my only relaxing stream because I play Pokemon Picopia, right? Oh, so someday I'll go back to building my cliff area. Well, I'll finish the cliff and then I'll start building like adobe houses. I think I'm going to get rid of the house first before the live stream so that I can just start building that. And I've been going and getting more of the rough wall so that I have enough to like build a house or something. So that is what I'm going to do Sunday. And hopefully, cross your fingers, we will see. Maybe by Sunday I'll have my apartment complex built out. We will see, because I came up with a couple good ideas today. And let me put in, I think I have his address in there. I was watching Matt. Usually when I watch other people play, that's when I come up with other ideas. And also when I'm in the shower and when I'm driving home from work. Those are the 3 times that I come up with the best ideas. Alright, well, I'm going to play Latin dance on the way out. I'm hoping I will see you Sunday. And thanks to all of my mods for being here. I appreciate it. And let's see, Mox gave 30 gift memberships. So tomorrow I know what I'm going to be doing. There's going to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to do that anymore because it just takes time. It takes a couple hours to update the list in Streamlabs. So at some point I'm probably going to take that away and maybe just have like, I can always do like 6 months or more or something like that. You know, or I could just have that as a Team Valor perk or something like that. But it's probably going to change. It probably won't be 2 points because it's just too tough for me to change it all the time. Alright, I'm going to stop jabbering. But thank you for being here. Have a good rest of the night. And I hope to see you on Sunday.